Hello and welcome to Health vs. Natural Bites, a platform where we dive deep into the world of holistic healing, wellness, and natural remedies with a special focus on the vast field of homeopathic treatment, and in this long exploration of health and well-being we will journey together through the roots of disease, the philosophy of healing, and the gentle science of homeopathy which has been practiced for over 2 centuries across the globe, offering millions of people relief from chronic illnesses, acute infections, and lifestyle-related conditions without harsh chemicals or invasive procedures, because at its very foundation homeopathy believes in the principle of similia similibus curantur, or like cures like, which means that a substance capable of causing symptoms in a healthy person can be used in highly diluted form to treat similar symptoms in a sick individual. And as we unravel the enormous scope of health and homeopathic treatment, it is crucial to understand that disease is not merely the absence of physical health but a disturbance in the mental, emotional, and physical harmony of the body. So homeopathy aims not just at treating a specific complaint but at restoring the entire system to balance, which is why practitioners spend a significant amount of time understanding the patient's constitution, mental state, lifestyle, environment, and hereditary factors before prescribing individualized remedies. And if we look at some of the most common diseases, such as respiratory conditions like asthma, bronchitis, sinusitis, and allergic rhinitis, homeopathy offers remedies like Arsenicum Album for asthmatic patients with burning chest sensations and restlessness, or Natrum sulphuricum for those whose asthma worsens in damp weather, while sinusitis may find relief in remedies such as Kali bichromicum, which targets thick stringy mucus and pressure at the root of the nose, and similarly in cases of digestive disorders like acidity, gastritis, irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, and ulcers. Homeopathic medicines like Nux Vomica, Carbo vegetabilis, Lycopodium, and Argentum nitricum are prescribed based on detailed symptom analysis, where Nux Vomica is known to benefit individuals with sedentary lifestyles, heavy reliance on stimulants like coffee, and a tendency toward irritability, while Lycopodium is often prescribed to people who experience bloating, flatulence, and digestive troubles after eating even small amounts. And when we move to skin diseases such as eczema, psoriasis, acne, urticaria, and fungal infections, the role of homeopathy becomes even more impressive because remedies such as graphites, sulphur, and thuja help not just in reducing visible lesions but in addressing the internal imbalance that gives rise to recurring flare-ups, with sulphur being the classic choice for chronic itching, burning, and aggravation by heat, while thuja is particularly effective in conditions linked with warts and skin eruptions due to vaccination history or suppressed skin complaints. And when discussing lifestyle diseases such as hypertension, diabetes, obesity, and stress-related disorders, homeopathy provides individualized support rather than one-size-fits-all solutions, where remedies like Baryta muriaticum may be used for high blood pressure in elderly individuals with memory decline, phosphorus for those with palpitations and anxiety, and Syzygium jambulanum or Cephalandra for diabetic patients with excessive thirst, frequent urination, and weakness. And obesity management in homeopathy often involves remedies like Calcarea Carbo Nica for individuals who are sluggish, sweat easily, and crave eggs and sweets, while Antimonium crudum may suit those who tend to overeat and suffer from digestive troubles. And as we extend into psychological and emotional health, which is deeply interconnected with physical well-being, homeopathy has a wide range of remedies for depression, anxiety, insomnia, and stress, with Ignatia being highly effective for grief-induced depression, emotional shock, and mood swings, while Argentum nitricum helps those with anticipatory anxiety, nervousness before public speaking, or digestive upset linked to worry, and Coffea cruda is often used in sleeplessness caused by an overactive mind or excessive joy, while remedies like Kali phosphoricum act as nerve tonics for students, professionals, and individuals drained by mental exertion. and when we discuss the scope of homeopathy in women's health, it covers conditions ranging from menstrual irregularities, PCOS, infertility, menopausal symptoms, and pregnancy-related issues, where Pulsatilla is one of the most prescribed remedies for women with delayed, scanty, or changeable periods and an emotional, mild, and yielding temperament, sepia for women suffering from pelvic organ prolapse, bearing down sensations, or indifference to family life, and sabina for excessive menstrual bleeding with clot formation, while during pregnancy remedies like Nux Vomica may help morning sickness, and Arnica montana plays a vital role in recovery after childbirth. Similarly, in male health issues such as erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, prostatitis, or infertility, remedies like Agnus castus, Lycopodium, and Selenium are often considered based on individual constitution and history, and even in pediatric care. Homeopathy shines because children respond quickly to remedies without side effects, so problems like teething troubles, colic, recurrent tonsillitis, adenoids, bedwetting, and hyperactivity are gently managed with medicines such as chamomilla for irritable teething babies, belladonna for sudden high fever with flushed face, calcarea phosphorica for slow-growing children with bone development issues, and tuberculinum for children with recurrent colds and weak immunity. And if we step into the domain of epidemics and infectious diseases, historically homeopathy has been used as prophylactic and therapeutic aid, such as belladonna in scarlet fever epidemics or bryonia and gelsemium in influenza-like illnesses, with Arsenicum Album recently suggested as an immunity-boosting supportive measure in flu-like pandemics, and in chronic autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, thyroid disorders, and multiple sclerosis. Homeopathy provides long-term management through remedies like rus toxicodendron for joint stiffness relieved by motion, sepia and natrum muriaticum for thyroid-related hormonal imbalances, and causticum for neurological weakness and progressive conditions. And what makes homeopathy unique is not only the minimal dose but also its dynamic approach to stimulating the body's vital force to heal itself rather than suppressing symptoms, which is why it is often seen as complementary to conventional medicine rather than a replacement. And as we analyze the modern healthcare scenario, where antibiotic resistance, side effects of chemical drugs, and chronic disease burden are rising, the role of safe, non-toxic, and affordable therapies like homeopathy becomes increasingly important, and countless case studies from across the world show how people suffering from chronic migraines, allergies, arthritis, infertility, asthma, and even certain cancers have experienced improved quality of life when homeopathy was integrated into their treatment plan, though one must always seek professional advice rather than self-prescribing because homeopathic case-taking requires thorough observation and personalization. And when we zoom out to the larger perspective of health, we realize that homeopathy is not just about medicines but also about encouraging a holistic lifestyle where diet, exercise, stress management, and emotional well-being are equally prioritized, because a person who takes remedies but ignores healthy habits may not achieve the desired results, while someone who integrates homeopathic support with meditation, yoga, balanced diet, adequate sleep, hydration, and mental positivity can enjoy remarkable health transformation. And this journey through health and homeopathy teaches us that healing is not a quick fix but a gentle, sustained, and natural restoration of balance where the physician acts as a guide and the remedies act as catalysts. And as we reflect upon centuries of wisdom, clinical observations, and growing scientific curiosity about homeopathy, it becomes evident that despite controversies in mainstream medicine, millions continue to find relief and faith in this system because it resonates with the body's own intelligence to heal. And if we carry forward this understanding, we can build a future where natural, safe, and integrative approaches to health empower humanity to live not only longer lives but healthier, more harmonious ones filled with vitality, resilience, Enjoy.